noise.
The sound will be deafening in the late afternoon when on a sunny day. A high shrill, they can talk over 100 decibels, okay? In fact, they're so loud that the males that do the singing detach their own eardrum so they don't deafen themselves while they're doing the singing.
Never heard of that before. Cicada season starts mid-May. Dontae, I don't know about that. That's pretty odd.
That's odd but awesome. By the way, did you want to say cicada or cicada?
I did. I wanted to say cicada. I learned it's cicada.
Right. So these cicadas are going to eat your tomatoes. All right, let's get outside. So far, no cicadas outside right now, but you need something to wake you up. The coffee's going to be good, not the buzz of the cicadas. By the way, those are different from the annual cicadas. What you hear every year in the trees, that little buzz sound, the sound of summer is what I like to call it. Those are the annual cicadas. They're here every year, and they're pretty big, too, and pretty thick. These are the cicadas that come every 17 years, by the way. They're going to take over a large portion of the eastern United States, and they usually go away by about June, and they hang around the wooded areas. All right, outside so far, we're cloudy to partly cloudy and quiet and dry, but we've got this coming our way. It's going to be some rain, a good amount, too, about an inch or so, and maybe an isolated thunderstorm, a rumble of thunder just in time for spring. Temperatures in the 30s in the northern Miami Valley. We're down back to 30 in Salina. We had 28 just a few minutes ago. The 40s in the southern portions of the Miami Valley, but a lot of fog out there, and some of it is dense too. So you got to leave yourself a few extra minutes if you're going to be traveling to work and school this morning. 38 at the bus stop, so the kids are going to want the jacket this morning, but they'll take it off because it's dry and temperatures in the mid-60s for after school. Hour-by-hour forecast will keep the mix of clouds and blue sky in there, predominantly clouds, however. Temperatures in the 30s and 40s early this morning, then the 50s by late morning, and we'll get into the mid-60s here for the afternoon. Futurecast timing out, look at mostly cloudy skies, but every now and again you'll see the thinning of the clouds, you'll see some blue sky for us. Then this model brings the rain in by about 6 o'clock tonight, so that's before sunset. But there are other models that bring it in about 11 o'clock tonight. So the moral of the story, this evening, we'll see rain showers come in here. And overnight, first thing in the morning, could be on the heavy side too, and a rumble of thunder with maybe an isolated thunderstorm or two. So by tomorrow morning, we could be really busy here tracking some rain and maybe an isolated thunderstorm for the morning commute. Even a few showers left around for the noon lunchtime. And then by 8 o'clock, by the time it's trying to leave out of here, temperatures are cold enough that we see a few wet snowflakes mixed in there, but no accumulation at all with the snowflakes. By the time it's all said and done, about an inch, give or take, of rain is expected our way. So a good downpour coming. 64 for us today, variably cloudy, warm, and breezy. Then this 50 degrees is going to be closer towards the morning tomorrow. That'll be the overnight low. As temperatures, that 57 that you see there, that's going to be about midnight, and temperatures falling through the day. We'll actually be in the mid-40s by Thursday afternoon. Mid-40s for Friday, sunshine over the weekend, 54 on Saturday, 62 coming our way on Sunday. Some beautiful pictures here. Amy Jo Hammond sends us this shot from the Miami Valley. Great picture here. Thank you, Amy Jo. This is a good fall foliage picture from Gregory Winkle in Clark County. You see the colors of the trees there. Thank you, Gregory, for sending us that. Beautiful picture here from Natalie Blizzard in Huber Heights. Thank you, Natalie, for that great picture. Send us yours over our social media pages. All right, weather and traffic every 10 minutes. The man who is quieter than a cicada, Sergeant Mark Bauer, this morning. Good morning. I could have called you a cicada. I don't want to call you a cicada, but you're quieter than one.
Well, you know, cicada, it could be a person, but that sounds more like a name of a motorcycle, doesn't it?
Okay, I can see that.
Driving my 350 cicada to work today.
I think you're onto something. I might
have to look into that.
Yeah, Harley Davidson needs you.
Haven't seen anybody on cicadas or any other vehicle. Not having any trouble out on the freeway so far this morning. But we are looking at Route 35 at Gettysburg Avenue for those of you headed out right now. This is indicative of what we're seeing across here. You've heard Dontae mention the fog in the area. I've seen that on a couple of the cameras I pulled up. Not really enough to cause any slowdowns on the freeway, but fog is definitely an issue in some areas this morning, so something to keep in mind. Travel times, I just checked out eastbound 70 from 127 in Preble County over to 75. That's 23 miles, taking about 22 minutes. And that project we've been talking about is scheduled to kick off today at Chambersburg Road at Route 235, where they're going to close that for several months to do some road work there along Chambersburg Road at 235 between Huber Heights and Fairborn. That will cause some traffic issues. I'm Sergeant Mark Bauer in WHIO Team Traffic.
Sarge, thank you. It's 5:23, 38 degrees. For the first time ever, a local high school basketball team will be playing in the state tournament. When and where they'll play next. And some Reds tickets go on sale today. The only place you'll be able to buy them